JMS, Devar Torah, Parashat VaYeshev, Take 4, Action.
In the beginning of VaYeshev, Joseph gets a special tunic from his dad, Jacob. Joseph was Jacob's favorite son out of all of his sons. One day, Joseph had a dream and decided to tell his brothers that hated him. His brothers hated Joseph because he was the favorite son out of all of them. In Joseph's dreams, he dreamt about how the stars and the moon would bow down to him. He also dreamt that his brothers' sheaves would bow down to his sheaves. Joseph decided to tell his father that his brothers and him would bow down to him in the future. My question is, why would he tell his dreams to his brothers when he knew they hated him? His Cuny, a 13th century French commentator, says, his reason for telling them of his dream was to explain to them that his being destined for greatness was not due to the way his father preferred him, but seemed to be a destiny decreed by heaven. Joseph's dad, Jacob, wanted Joseph to be a person of greatness, but Joseph wanted to be his own self. Joseph didn't just want to be what his father wanted him to be. He wanted to be a great because God meant it for him, and that was told to him in his dreams. Sforno, an Italian late 15th and early 16th century commentator, says that telling his brothers the dreams was an ill-advised move. Had he been more mature, he would have kept the contents of such dream to himself. If Joseph would have kept his things to himself, he wouldn't have had to deal with what his brothers put him through. Had Joseph kept his dreams to himself, his brothers may have not been mad at him as much. But Joseph had to tell his dreams to his brothers. If you know someone is mad at you, don't tell them anything that you think they wouldn't want to hear, even if it's true. It wasn't the right thing for him to tell his brothers that their sheaves would bow down to him because it's rude, because they know that he is his father's favorite. This is true even though he had evidence from his dream telling him that he was destined to rule. Telling them the dream makes it like he's bragging to them. Sometimes it's better to be kind than to be right. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat